Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're back here in Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition, Selwyn the Modest Thief. We're moving along modestly, as you can see. We're at level 10. I guess I'm about to be a level 11, I think. Alright, let's put a point in Magicka. There we go, yeah. Level 11. If you are interested or have been following along with the adventures of Selwyn. Selwyn Tedrin is a dark elf. He's got some modest, comes from a modest magical background. He's got some modest abilities. And he's just kind of like a regular average Joe. We're not trying to be the Dragonborn. We're not trying to, topple Mirak. We're not taking sides in a civil war. We're doing simple jobs. Trying to keep the murder down to a minimum. I think there's a run where I can do that, but I didn't want to do it like in this first outing. And I tried that a little bit, and I was like, no. It's Skyrim. There's got to be some murder somewhere along the way. So we don't appreciate. Well, we deal with the occasional bandits. Anyone that attacks us is fair game. Vampires, the undead, and skooma dealers. So, trying to stay out of the banditry business. Mercenary type work. I mean, sometimes I need a certain object, or I need certain ingredients, let's say. But anyway, let's pick a perk. So, the last perk I picked was to bring the archery up. Now, I could do that again, and that would certainly help me with my fighting. But what I want to put it in right now is enchanting. Now, with the, and again, if you would like to know all the mods that I'm using, go back and watch video 1. I went through all the mods. Not only can you see the mods that I'm using in this video, but you'll also be able to see mods that I just use, period. But there is a mod that's gonna, it makes the perk system more valuable and worth it to invest in certain things. But from here on out, if I invest all 5 points in the enchanter, at the end I will get 5% recharge on a weapon. And you can stack that with this one, and that'll give you 10% back when you get a killing blow. Yeah, I will get a quick save. No, it wouldn't let me.
A few seconds for my sub. Is all I ask.
Okay, 7:19, that's right. So what I want to do today, I think I'm going to travel somewhere. Solitude probably would be a good place to go. Pretty sure I have a job there.
Sure you know.
Nope, yep. There we go. Alright, where does Alessandra live? Riften. No, that's not helpful. I can drop off a mammoth tusk to Ysilda. Meow's holding on to it for me. A couple things to do in Riften. Deliver me to Wilhelm. See, I think I gotta go to Iverstead for that. Yeah. The problem with the thing is it weighs 20 pounds, but it's like a mission. Fire assaults, yeah. Where are these at? Riften. Only up to one. Okay, here we go. There's something to do, and oh no, I haven't done that yet either. All right. Well, other than money, I don't really have too many reasons to go.
I'm as much annoyed as the next man, but I've...
To solitude.
I don't live in the past like that.
Oh my god. Yeah. Still snowing. So I think what I need to do. So in the last episode, I went to Halted Stream Camp. I went there for a particular reason. I wanted the transmute mineral ore book.
I've seen enough death to
And
last
so I've been
3
going around
lifetimes.
buying iron ore
Yet I
and
never tire of a good fight.
mining iron ore.
What do you make of that?
And I've given myself a pretty decent collection. Well, I guess I could hang out inside. I just don't think I can sell the jewelry. I don't think I can sell it to Adrian. I guess I could run up the street to what's his name. But in trying to stick with some realism so that you could follow this playthrough without necessarily all the mods on. I mean, I'm still going to go take advantage of one of the mods I have on. But she comes with 12,000 in gold, so I think I've whittled her down to about 5 or 6 grand. But when I can put another point in speech, I'll have a female that I can general merchant I can trade with. That'll help me out a lot. That'll give me another 10%. Okay. Now we're avoiding all that stuff. Let's see. Oh no, I don't really need her now. I need to go over here. Oh. Change my clothes. There we go. And what's my weight like? 231. That's not great. Sorry, here. I'll put that away. There you go.
I'm itching for a fight.
Now, as you can see, Mial and I have new armor. We've got our wolf armor on. We joined the companions. They didn't give it to me, jerks, but I made it.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
That's good. I'm gonna count on that. So she's got these 28 pieces of ore. Wait, what did I do? No, I just gave her all my ore. Wow. This... Oh, and 5 silver. Okay.
All set.
So,
Let's go.
okay, I mean, I hate to do it to you, but I think it's important. Unfortunately, that's going to keep popping up pretty much every single time. I don't know why. I mean, once you get 1 gold ore from a DC, why do you he's good, right? But we're going to get to watch that, like, you know, 40 some odd times. And we get to do this 40 some odd times. But it's important because it'll let me make 20, you know, necklaces or however many rings.
Tools, wearables, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Which will really help me with my smithing. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's see. I can switch backpacks. That's why I brought it, right? That'll give me 20 extra points in magic. I could eat some food. Or a potion. Food. I don't know if I have anything really right on me now that is going to help with magicka, though. I really need to get to a place where I can do some cooking. Health, Stamina. Again, I mean, I don't know if I have anything that can really increase that for me, so... Well, here we go.
Goods and wares of all kinds. And all
But
can be yours.
the point is that once... First of all, Halted Stream Camp is real close. It's just right here outside our White Run, right? It's a little bit, mostly north and a little bit west. And it's not too hard. There's some traps in it that you want to be careful about. There's a one-shot kill trap. So keep that in mind. The bandits in there, I mean, it depends on what level you want to hit it. So I hit it at like level 10, 9 or 10, right? And had steel armor, basically, the wolf armor, and steel weapons, and the orcish crossbow. It was a bit of a fight. The first time I did it, I died. So something to keep in mind. It's not the easiest, but I don't know. I think Halted Stream is probably one of a place that you can certainly tackle early on if you're familiar with the game, especially. And you know where there's just, like I said, there's a bunch of traps. There's rockfall traps. There's, I think, spike traps. There's what else? I want to say the big one you got to worry about is that there's basically like an elephant skull.
Come and see what goods I offer.
That'll drop and
Whiterun is such a beautiful
kill you.
city. Have you ever seen the likes of this place?
Hello, Vazio. Yes, I am the real Pizza Hut.
Far have I traveled to bring you these fine goods.
I don't know how many
Come
of
and
us
see
there
what I
are.
offer.
Maybe there's 41. There could be 42. But I am the Pizza Hulk that I'm now. Currently, I'm having a blast. I'm going to be turning ore into gold ore over and over again. I got like 40 some odd pieces to do, I think, something like that. Pizza Hulk 420. Yeah, I don't think that one was available. I'm pretty sure that person's out there. It's wild knowing that there's other Pizza Hulks. Kind of thought I would be the only one. But anyway, I was talking about going to Halted Stream Camp. How you can do it fairly early on. Again, I tackled it at like level 9 or 10. And got the transmute mineral or book. It's at the end of the dungeon.
Come and see what goods I
You got to watch out for the traps. And like I said, the bandits are pretty decent. There's like a bandit chief. But really, you got to watch out for the elephant head smacking you in the face and killing you. But yeah, I went in under armored and without like a good weapon. I know lots of little cheats and everything, little things I could do. Like I could get the muffle spell, and I could just hit that over and over again. I could hurt myself and do restoration. I could stand there with a shield and fight a mud crab for an hour. I'm trying to keep... This is Selwyn the Modest Thief. So the idea in this playthrough is that I'm really not trying to be... Like I said, I'm not trying to be the Dragonborn. There aren't any dragons at all here in this Skyrim playthrough. It's not a mod. I just didn't ever go get the rock that Farengar wants me to pick up. Because it weighs 25 pounds and it's stupid. But originally my original idea was to try to get as middle of the road as I could and be sort of like the most average citizen of Skyrim that you can be. And I've been working on that, but it takes too long.
You should have seen me at the height of my adventure.
So I need to do a little bit of
I was
adventuring. Plus, it makes the
fearless
videos a
and
bit
took too
more
many
interesting.
risks. But that's what it was all about.
I know. It's really hard because, again, I'm not a mercenary in this.
Come and see
So
what
I'm not going out fighting every single bandit camp. So leveling up, I was saying earlier, in I think the last video, leveling up, having armor, and it's survival mode. So I normally go light armor,
travel with these fine
but
goods. Come and
I need
see
the
what
extra
I
warmth.
offer.
And protection, because again, yeah, I'm not fighting like Draugr every minute. I'm not getting beat up enough that the skill's leveling up. So I can pay for it,
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair.
but I'm trying to sort of spread out the skill points and spread out the way I'm making money. So I'm trying to do the easy jobs, take a rock up or go pick up a rock from Shorestone and bring it back to Riften. Take this to this person, do the fetch quest, and then bring Ingen Blackbriar a bunch of alchemy stuff, whatever. And then just kind of lightly
Goods
folding
and
in a
wares of
few
all kinds, and all can be yours.
adventures. Now the interesting thing is I could buy the book from my modded merchant over here. She has the transmute mineral ore book. But I wanted to show people how to go get it and how it's not that hard to get early on. I mean, yeah, in a way, I'm sort of just I'm trying to subsist off the land, gathering ingredients and food, and cooking and doing the survival part of it, showing how you can do that, and then also doing the jobs and the things that you want to have some fun in the game too. I really like the fishing. That adds a lot, and sometimes you can get some crazy rains.
Fine goods. Come and see what I offer.
Yeah, I think I ran into Maik. What do you think, Meow? Did we run into Maik yet? I think we did. I think he was hanging out by Cicero. Down by Lorius's farm.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair
You know,
prices.
running back and forth as much as I have been across this road, I never realized, I always thought like Cicero left. I didn't realize he just sort of hangs out there, I guess, until you start the Dark Brotherhood
I've never
stuff.
been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
Oh, I appreciate, yeah. I've been thinking about that, and my first attempt at this, I went and talked about. I developed a whole backstory. I think I didn't think about it because I was trying to fix that first attempt. But in the first attempt, I was a Breton. My mother, what was she? She was a mage that worked at the local, like Mages Guild. Maybe I think I said Daggerfell is where we were, or Hammerfell. I don't know where we were, and my father was an alchemist assistant. So as a Breton, I kind of figured that would let me do, because you come with the magic resistance and the magic base and stuff. I was like, okay, well that'll let me, it'll give me a reason to do alchemy and enchanting to make money and to advance, to get skills. Because again, since I'm not
Come and see what I offer.
just sitting here doing muffle over and over again, like I said, or fighting a mud crab for an hour, it's hard to level up my skills. I mean, I'm easily, I would guess I'm approaching probably about 13 to 15 hours into this playthrough, and I'm just barely level 11.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
It's a lot of
all
fun.
for sale at fair prices.
So when you're not trying to just spam iron ore for daggers or whatever, I mean, I'm still going to geek my smithing here by making these
Goods and
gold
wares of
necklaces
all
and
kinds,
gold
and all
rings.
can be yours.
But you're absolutely right. I should have. I totally forgot. I had built a whole backstory. In the last one, I was part of the Thieves Guild. There was a reason why I was in the Thieves Guild. So yeah, I blew it on that one for sure. I'll work on it. I'll think of something maybe in this added for my next video. Get old Selwyn a more. We're a dark elf. Again, I went with the dark elf just because I want to use magic. Not in a way that's like obnoxious, but I feel like if I was like a Nord or an Imperial,
Come and see what
you know, because I really thought about being an Argonian just so I could be disease resistant. But I don't feel like
My mother was a
it
strong
would
woman.
fit the
She's
whole
the one who instructed me
using
on my
so much
sword
magic.
fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
I think Thieves Guild is probably like one of the best fleshed out quest lines for sure.
wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Plus, the Nightingale armor is just dope. I really love it. Like, it's probably my favorite armor in the game. Although I do like all this new stuff from the Creation Club, the silver armor and the different plates armor. The orc armor looks way better
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
than the original OG Skyrim orc armor. Especially on Mjall. I mean, wolf armor is just lightweight. And it's steel, and that's all I can do right now.
Far have I traveled to use my goods. Come and see what I offer.
Second favorite is the Dark Black. I'm sorry, yeah, the Dark Brotherhood. I couldn't say it. Yeah, I like that one too a lot. I did both of them a lot. I almost always do the Thieves Guild just because. You get the bonus blessing at the end of. I like the whatever that blessing is for finishing the story. And like I said, you get the Nightingale armor, so you get the, like the perk, and you get the. Like I said, the armor just looks so good. But yeah, I think the story's pretty well fleshed out.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
And I like. Oh man, Carlia, I think her name is. Yeah, Carlia.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Medici, you're never getting this gold ore, buddy. I don't know. I might save him one.
Far have I traveled to bring these fine goods. Come and see what
Let's
I
see.
offer.
Yeah, I usually do. I know a lot of people skip the Stones of Bear's Eye. I usually do it. I know where most of them are.
When I was young, I journeyed.
I used to use a mod that just
into Morrowind.
it had them all on the
Cliff
map,
races made for excellent sport.
but usually I just like I said, I know where most of them are. I just go get the ones I know, and then when I'm down to the last whatever 4, 6, 7 of them, I just look them up. No, there's all kinds of points. And I've been trying to decide whether am I finding new stuff because I'm playing survival mode and I'm having to run around a lot more,
Tools, wares, and weapons,
or am I
all
finding
for
new stuff
sale
because
at
it's
prices.
the anniversary edition and there's some new stuff in it. I don't know. I found just like an orc sword hanging out in the back of Whiterun. It was like a skull in a puddle that was holding up this orc sword. I'd never come across that before. It's like when I found the kid in the fridge in Fallout 4. That was new to me.
Far have I traveled.
I don't remember using too many duplicate
Come and see what I offer.
cheats in Skyrim. I'm trying to remember. Usually all I really do is I mess with the Khajiit chest and Dawnstar. You know, I go steal stuff and then punch her in the face or whatever. What is it? You steal it, then you save, punch her in the face,
Come and
reload the
see what I
save,
find.
and then go steal her stuff again. I like that one, but again, I try not to use it too much. Sometimes I use it to get certain enchantments though that you can't get from other vendors. She seems to have like some really good enchanted stuff. And then, but what I really try to do is get her ingredients because I like the added ingredients.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Voicer says, I didn't really use them other than for maxing smithing. Yeah.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
I thought about, you know, I've got a bunch of mods on and a bunch of other stuff. So I didn't really want to go that route, but I thought about going and just like doing the whole deal, making iron
People
daggers,
say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're
putting
wrong.
on a
It's magnificent. and
crap
I'm proud to call
enchantment
it home.
with a petty gemstone
Far have I traveled to bring you these fine
or
goods.
soulstone,
Come and see what I offer.
and taking that route. But I was like, no, I think I mean, I can legit go get the, like I said, she sells the transmute mineral ore spell. But I thought, you know, let me just legit go get it and just show people how fairly ridiculously overpowered it is.
Come
And
and
I'm
see
still
what
working
you
on it. I mean, I'm kind of curious. I want to see, I'm going to do this last one. Oh, there we finally got some alteration. I was wondering how many iron ore is how many more of these do I still have? Look at that, 47 gold ore. Oh, one more. What timing? Oh, I know. That's why I was thinking about doing it. So. Yeah.
tools,
No,
wares,
I
and weapons, all for
again,
sale
regular
at fair
playthrough, I'd
prices.
do kind of this, or I'm going straight for like transmute. I'd hit all the iron mines. I'd be running around to every single hold and city and buying up everybody's iron ore,
Goods and wares of all kinds.
and then
all
I
can
just
be
go
yours.
berserk with the gold and jewels and. Make a bunch of jewelry. Ore is done. I need a snack. I always like to plug the salmon steaks and the slaughterfish and the rabbit because it doesn't weigh much. Salmon in
Far
particular. I
have
mean, salmon are
traveled to
everywhere
bring
in
you
this
these
game.
fine
So,
goods. Come and see what I offer.
well, are you on the thing? No, she's not on the thing. Hopefully, I don't
May
have
your
an
bed
even
be
number because I'd like to keep at
and
least
your
one
food
piece.
sweet.
Oh,
Please come and browse our goods.
no.
I'm itching for a fight. No problem. I can carry
You-
a good bit of gear.
I know, but I have shoved a lot of stuff into your inventory, man. Let's see if I can sneak 2 more gold ore in there. So, wait, how many do I need? I need 1? No. I'm gonna give her 4. I need 1 for Medici. I think it's called Kolskager Mine. I need 1 to trade. Can I trade 1 for him? I think so. Anyway, she's gonna hold on to those. Thank you, miss. Yes, bring the gold ore to Medici. I swear to God. I will do it. Someday.
It is a
Let's get these ingots.
That's
Yeah, I was actually, you know what? You're on point. I was actually talking about that, I think, earlier in this video. I was talking about how, like, if you make a diamond necklace that's worth $1,200, you're going to get way more smithing than you get for
My mother was a strong woman.
making the
She's
gold
the one who
necklace.
instructed
It's
me on my
120
sword
bucks.
fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Which is why I'm not using the cheats, though. See, I'll show you something here. We got jewelry, and what I can do is I could be making some of these
goods
amulets
and
or whatever,
wares of
but
all kinds, and all can be yours.
there's normally what I'd be having available to me at this point in the playthrough. And that's what I'd be using, but I could make these
How
for
can I
free.
assist?
This is part of a mod, so with a little bit of salt, I can make these rings that slow time. They're worth
The longer we
575,
travel the roads of
and you get
Skyrim,
2 each.
the more empty this land seems.
But the ring and the mirror, same deal. Gold ingot, I get 2, 500 bucks a piece.
A welcome
I'd be
to you,
making
fellow
way
traveler.
more than what I'm going to be doing here. And then if I run down, what is it? There's
The
one.
road makes this one weary.
These ring of
The
Hersing.
warm
I could buy
elsewhere is far away from here.
steel ingots for like 30, 40, 50 bucks a piece. Bring them over
Please
here
come
and turn them into
goods.
400 bucks. You know, each steel ingot I could turn into 2 rings worth 400 bucks a piece.
Come and see what good.
But I'm trying not to do that. So we're going to the necklaces and the rings. And again, the necklaces have a higher value total, and that's going to give me a little more experience, I think, when I'm doing the old Chuggaroo here. Well, I don't know. Maybe the rings give you more because you get 2 of them. Let's see. I got a little more space here. Let me do the rings.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all
Okay.
for sale at fair prices.
Yeah, I think the necklace gives me a little more. So I'm turning all these gold into
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
necklaces. Actually, let me grab some earrings too. Thanks, mod. I think they're the same value. Yeah, they're the same value as the rings, so either or. The mod lets me make earrings, and it gives you the ability to make 2 earrings at a
Far
time.
have I traveled to bring
you can
these
only
fine
wear
goods. Come
1.
and see what I offer.
Alright, let me get a couple more rings out of this, because, I mean, if I'm enchanting, if you're going to use, like, the crap soul gems and start enchanting stuff to increase the value to make more money on these, then having the gold rings makes a bit more sense because I'm getting 2 per gold bar. So, again, if I just want to throw a petty soul gem on and throw a, you know,
How high the mountains of Skyrim rise.
resist frost enchantment and increase the value, I can do that. Increase my enchanting at the same
Wind blows
time,
bitter cold in this place.
and it gives me just a little more to work with than the gold necklaces. And I can do the same with the
the
earrings
roads
too.
of
Just
Skyrim
whatever.
to many dangers.
So we'll get some rings. And smithing's up to level 20, heading towards 26. So not bad. I swear to God, if you don't stop talking to me, I gotta walk away. I
flakes
can't.
that
I need a
sometimes
minute
fall from the
away from
sky.
this lady. The hammer. They're constantly yelling at me. I need to go stand here and the beautiful, and just look at the I need to stream. Look at this. Look at the. You know what? I know what we can do. I know exactly what I can do. First of all, I'm going to grab my glasses because I'm having such a hard
You should have
time.
seen me at the height of my adventuring career.
Ah,
I was
see, it's
fearless and took too many
VCZY.
risks.
Oh.
But that's what it was all about.
I was doing your name wrong because I didn't have my glasses. $670 gold there. So 1,352 gold rings to get smithing to 100. 676 gold ingots. It takes 1,352 gold rings to get smithing to 100. Yeah. I love that. Oh. There we go. So there you go, folks. Thank you so much. I certainly didn't have that information ready to go. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Pass it along, people. Knowledge is key in this game, in any game. Oh, blue butterflies. We always want those, remember? Get them. Come here. There we go. Butterflies are great because why? You get 2 wings per butterfly. And we want lingering damage magicka potions because they make a ton of money and experience. Come here. Come here. I don't want the lavender. Ah! No. Ah, Skyrim. Chasing butterflies. Gotcha. But yeah, I mentioned in the last video, this is one of those places where you want to run through. This whole little pathway through here is great for getting blue butterflies. Come back at night. And you can get Luna moths. It doesn't matter, you can catch all the blue butterflies, come back at night, and they'll still be Luna moths. Looks like the salmon are back. I want some salmon and some salmon roe. Got him. Alright. And then one more over here. These are the easy ones to catch, basically. Gotcha. Now, if you want, you can kind of try to surf down and catch them and jump. Come here, come here. Got one. Oh no, Mule! Mule. There's one more. I think I can get him. Come here. Missed him. No. Playing in the water. I mean, I could like hang out here and try to catch him as a like hot fire. That's not fun. Come on, Mule.
Such a beautiful city. Have you ever seen the likes of this place?
I know. It's pretty amazing. Time to de-stress. Now, it's better to get a spadefish when it's raining. I'm not quite there. But you can get them every now and then. But I'll take some little fishies any day. Maybe a ring. The best rings in the game are in this pond, in these ponds. It's crazy. I got the ring of Din Stagmeyer. Anyway, it did like it was a 20% reduction in frost, fire, and lightning damage. And then I got another ring that gave me like 100% speechcraft. It's crazy. There's a spadefish, see? So I need to finish the Fairweather fishing mission. first, but the spade fish is going to be needed for the second mission. So having one ready to go, it's pretty nice. Fishy, fishy, come on, come on. Pogfish. So I need that for the fair weather one, but I've already got some. Speed ring. No, I haven't seen one of those. Yeah, the anniversary edition, I really haven't played much. I have been playing a lot recently, but there's still a ton of stuff. You know, there's a bunch of missions I don't know about and everything. It's kind of weird because, again, I'm not going, like, full out. Fusru da. Let's do this. I'm doing the average guy, average citizen type playthrough, so. Oops. I just totally bumped the button there. So I think when I get over this obsession, do it a few different ways, I should just get in there and play. I know there's a bunch of missions and a bunch of stuff, you know, letters and taverns that send you off into different things now, and all kinds of cool stuff.
I remember a cut purse trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
You don't say. Meowl's the only person who tells me the same stories over and over again, and I still love it. Yeah, you know, it's... I feel two different ways about the Anniversary Edition. I bought a decent amount of Creation Club stuff. Because I thought in Skyrim, it was pretty good. While in Fallout 4, it was kind of cheesy and crap. But... they... I don't know. There was a bunch of stuff that I never really got involved with. I like the storyline stuff. I was talking earlier about how I really love the Saints and Seducers. I think that I mentioned earlier that the Amber armor, I think, pound for pound, is the best armor in the game. And I really enjoyed all that. But, you know, and then there's, like I said, there's a ton of stuff, the Dwarven stuff, and different things I haven't really done yet. And yeah, I wouldn't want to pay singularly for all that content. It doesn't make any sense. But to the point, like I said, there's a ton of new content basically in Skyrim. And if you were buying it today, like you said, then it would make the best sense to get everything. And you're playing a really different game. Bucket. I swear I got splashes on that last one. Did I get splashes or am I hallucinating? Yeah, we're good. Anyway, I want to check my crops out here at Tundra Homestead, the place that pisses me off so much because why? Again, paid real world cash for it. Back on the Creation Club. Got it again with the Anniversary Edition. Why does it cost 7,500 in-game gold for me to purchase? Well, still waiting. Oh, well, the weird things I planted, the extra stuff is... well, maybe not the creep cluster, I guess. Can't normally plant Jaren root, but I can. Anyway, probably another day or two, and the rest of it should be up then, I would think. Probably tomorrow, even.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes.
But like I said, I'm using the forge. I'm using everything I can get for free.
What do you make of that?
Game looks so beautiful for almost an 11-year-old game, no doubt. I've also got a mod on. I've got a couple mods on. I've got one that I've got a weather mod on. I've got Dolomite weather. I've got a mod that changes like colors and textures and like saturation. I've got a mod that removes like garbage. Not all of it, but a lot of the, you know, the sticks and crap. Helps with the FPS. And then recently, I didn't realize, I just found out that there's a mod that lets you play at 60 FPS. So I've been watching the videos and going back, and I mean, there's some lag, there's some, you know, things look a little blurry, but that's because of, I think, the broadcasting. But it's pretty good. What I'm looking at looks fantastic. I don't know what you guys are always saying, but I'm happy. Oh, yeah. This way. I do know that Dolomite weathers, though, it makes things... it's definitely tougher in a survival game. You wondered. There's a lot of cold weather and snow, and it snows everywhere. Like, that's literally part of the mod, is that it snows everywhere in Skyrim now. So, you're going to get chilly and have some issues. And it also makes things darker at night. But I think it looks great. Don't you, Mel? Mel loves it too. She'd tell you, but she's too busy thinking about telling me about cliff racers and how she misses her dad. Now she has a thirst for blood and adventure. Well, she and I are both Ripton's protector, which I think is pretty dope. I'm Thane of Ripton. She's the protector of Ripton. The Jarl lady said I was like her, you know. I feel pretty good about that. I wonder if there's anything I can do real quick. It's getting kind of late. Something I can make that...
I remember a cut purse trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grim7, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
Oh, you know what? I can make her a steel shield. 3 steel and 1 iron. Oh, Lord, I'm still running around in my dress.
I'm itching for a fight. No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
Give me the gear. I need some... Oh, wait a minute. No, I tossed it in the... That's fine. Tossed it in a bucket.
Set. Let's go.
Gotta go rescue some steel ingots and some iron. A couple of things. Nope, this way.
What do you need, my friend?
You're the best.
I know.
Will you be my father?
Not today. Run! Run, y'all! Run! Run! Jesus. Alright, let's see. Alright, first of all, I feel like we're going past peckish here. Let's get some food in this. I wish the chests would split your loot up. Let's see. There we go. Steel. I don't know. Take like 6 of those. Oh, I did add another silver ore. Huh. Just the 2 iron ingots. Come on, y'all. Now, if I was doing any kind of alchemy or, you know, if I was trying to improve, let's say, my armor
They're reforming the Dawn
or a
Guard.
weapon,
Vampire hunters.
I'd want to get some sleep, because if you look over here at your active effects and you look at fatigued, this total magic is reduced, magic and stamina regenerates 25% slower, and it says beneficial potions are 20% less effective. So we're looking at 20% loss on, like, you know, our health potions or stamina potions. What it doesn't tell you is that you do lose also a bit of your, you lose a percentage of your magical effects on, let's say, a ring that would increase smithing. So a ring that might normally give you 40% might only give you 20%.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
So you want to be careful with your magic, and you want to be generally, well, they call it refreshed. You know, get our well-rested status, basically. But I want to do something. I just want to get this other point. And, you know, I guess I could have grabbed some alchemy. But again, I feel like I've pushed that almost to the point where it's going to be, again, I'm getting to that point where I'm headed towards being overpowered, and that's not really the point of the playthrough. So, alchemy will continue to increase because I need money at least for a little while longer. But, you know, like I said, I'm not going legendary and then starting over and going legendary and starting over, and that's not like, that's not Selwyn the Modest Thief. But could use a couple of better shields.
You should have seen me at the height of my career. I was fearless and took too many risks. But that's what it was all about. The Guildmaster stuff is pretty good. Now if I go down to miscellaneous, I can even make that stuff with the enchantments on it. I didn't really want to cheese it, but I think I'm going to. Nordic Barnacle and Salmon Roe are the best combinations you can get. You can also do a Hiscarp. You make a little more. Or no, it's this one. Yeah. No, wait. It's Salmon Roe and Hiscarp. Look at all the things it does for you. Increase your magicka by almost 400 points for 5 seconds. 49 stamina, and can breathe underwater for like an hour. Anyway. There we go. I could have put my gloves on too. I forgot. Could have put my alchemy gloves on and increased it by a whole 12%. Ma'am, thank you for the use of all your fabulous equipment once again. We gotta go to bed.
It is way past y'all's bedtime. Now, I gave myself a treat. And slept at the inn. I just don't know if I can make it back in time. Might be heading up to my cot at the Companions. It's a definite possibility. A little bit of garlic in there too. Yeah, I've got an interesting mod on that lets me make a book. I don't think I've made it yet. No. It'll let me make an alchemy book that has all the recipes in it, including all the new ingredients and all the anniversary edition stuff. So, and it has recipes in it that take 3 ingredients. So. I just haven't made it. I think I have all the stuff. I just, yeah, I don't think I made it yet.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
And water.
My favorite drinking buddy.
I
Let's
know.
get some meat.
Let's see if I can get in this bed before it's too late. No, it's too late. Excuse me.
I work
What's
for
up, fam?
Bellathor at the general goods store.
Did I help you yet?
Mister,
Life's
did
hard
you
enough
spare
with
a
all.
coin?
Oh, I didn't.
Bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way
know
he
it.
goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
When I drew
Gross.
Ep.7, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
What if
If you wanna
I?
try, go right ahead. I
I
don't
will.
think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Yeah, I need to get back to Riften because I think Nivenor will give me the key to her house now.
All right, then.
As he told
Excuse me.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
Yeah.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
That's right.
I think she knows, bro.
Maybe you're right.
But I've got
I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass.
It's okay.
On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again.
No one really cares.
God smile on them who show.
Can I make a request?
Sure.
Best you
What can I do for you?
This guy's awesome. Ragnar the Red,
Ah,
baby.
A fine but bloody tale. I can do that one.
Thanks, Mikhail. Who are you? No, no.
I ain't.
Alfred of House Battleborn.
Be dead if not for Vignor. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Seems like a lot of share right there. Out of the blue brill. But yeah, Nordic barnacle, salmon roe, and garlic. Good to know. I probably got some garlic on me. We think
Got
Adrienne.
some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
More inside where? You're off work. I would be breaking and entering if I went into your house right now. So again, I mentioned in past videos, if you want to, like I said, you just got to come to Whiterun and talk to the Jarl and say you saw a dragon. You can steal everything pretty much from his place. I need to get back there. I'm pretty sure there's a skill book in his room. It's also one of the places you can get
to the warriors at
an unusual gem, which is what we were talking about earlier, the Stones, Bears, and Zaya.
I was the newest companion until you came along.
Yeah, now
I
I'm
guess
here.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Just means I can.
Friends like you are hard to find.
But I could be like
Very valuable to me.
grabbing all these bowls and food. I grabbed just a bunch of food already. Actually, I'll take that bread. You can grab these coin purses and lift them somewhere where nobody's looking. And steal them.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you.
I know. God, that lady's mean. Alright. I think it's time. It's time to do a little bit of traveling. A little bit of traveling, and then I gotta be out of here pretty soon. 200 cheese wheels should do the trick. 500 apples, right? Let's see. Where am I at? 150 on the health. Well, it's time for a bit more stamina. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in enchanting because that's the direction that I'm headed.
In the first place.
Huh? The lady is still yelling at me.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
Thanks. I guess she means us. I don't know. we mainly joined for the bed and the free food. They literally tell you, they're like, you know, being a companion means doing things on your own. So, listen, we're out here making a name for ourselves. Yelling guy. I might do. When I get back, I'll take Danica's mission. Oh,
I've been looking for you.
Every morning.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Yeah.
Your hands only.
I know you do. I don't even think I'd look at the last letter.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
When I drew Grimsev.
What happened when you drew Grimsever, Muir? Did he poop his pants? No thanks. I love these letters. Help! Necromancers! Help! Vampires! Help! What? There we go. So there's my house. I just need $5 grand, and I can purchase it. Well, the land. See, I don't know if I was sitting on anything. I don't think so. Maybe it was this. Yeah.
I think the poor
I could go fight a guy for a new house to live in. We'll keep that in mind, I suppose. That makes sense. Paying $7,500 for a house I paid money for, cash, simoleons, is ridiculous. So like I said, I know this house, Tundra Homestead, cost $7,500, and I'm pretty sure I know the Riften Ratway house, which is kind of garbage. You got to pay $7,500 gold for that one too. I usually use Meyerwatch. I just like the setup. I like the little story behind it.
Friend. I need reliable people around.
You gotta fight like. What do you gotta fight? A Charis? Oh man, it's so tempting to just go hide in the corner and do some sneak. This leveling takes forever this way.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Solitude, buddy.
Climb and back and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
Dude. Oh, look at my fishing pole. I'm ready to fight. I will leave a welt on somebody so bad. I'll hook them. Whiterun to Solitude, I imagine it's pretty late. I left a little early though. Yeah. The problem is what happens when I walk through the door here. Isn't that right, Meow? So normally I'd say, oh well, cool, I got like an hour.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak
Nope.
to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
That's all I can do. Thanks, sir. Average Joe citizen here. Very cold. Very chilly.
My mother was a strong woman.
You could
She's the one
cross
who
Skyrim without eating 3 salmon steaks. It makes no sense. Alright, we'll get in here, and, you know, this thing that's going to happen is going to happen. I guess if I got here at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd have to watch
Tell
this.
them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until
Get
your mother...
on with it!
You betrayed us.
You should tell her that.
Anyway, this guy over here,
His high king.
he...
You know now,
Excuse me. Oh, Jesus!
Hurry! Watch what you're doing.
I didn't know that one. Did I say I was going to Solitude? No. I really thought I could just go up there. Apparently not. That's alright. Luckily, I mean, this will basically be the first places that I really pissed off, you know. Hey guys, how you doing?
You're nothing.
Wow, that is hurtful. I just don't think that was really necessary. I mean, right? You're nothing. You're nothing. Do you like that? Huh? How do you feel about how you... How do you like... Oh, how do you like that?
Need a ride?
Yes.
I
Yes.
can take you to any of the... My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Apparently not. Ah. Great. I got time for this. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to go to jail either. I don't really think I stole anything. Although Meow's probably back there murdering like half of these idiots. She's unkillable. I don't know if I've mentioned that. There we go. Whoops. Alright, let's this. That. Well, that's frustrating. Alright, so I'm going to try to sneak back up there and get a carriage ride to somewhere else. Markarth, I guess. And get some trading done. I'm not exhausted yet, so... I mean, I will be by the time I get to my next destination. However, Pieces got to go make dinner for people that like to eat. I know. But... I just really want to thank... let's see, BCZYO for talking to me. I appreciate it so much. Anytime you catch me out there, feel free to say hey. And again, appreciate the recipes and the knowledge. Always helpful. Like to spread it around whenever I can. Let's get a screenshot real quick. There we go. But yeah, like I said, feel free to come say hey anytime you catch me broadcasting. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all you guys who watch any of my videos, and anybody's welcome to say hello anytime they want to. So thank you. All right, well, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see us at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a good day. Y'all be good to each other.